What's up, y'all? Bring you guys another video. So, to those who didn't know, Sebastian Fundora fought against Jorge Cota in the undercard of Ruiz versus Arreola. Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, the fight, you can try to find some clips of it here on YouTube and as well as on social media. I missed out on the event. I was at work, but I tried to watch as much as I could. And from what I've seen of it, it looks like it was a pretty damn entertaining fight. A lot of back and forth action between the two. And in the end, it was the taller, lengthier, faster, and tougher fighter in Sebastian Fundora who ended up winning this fight. Winning this fight by TKO knockout in the 4th round. It was a TKO, but California rules ruled it as a knockout. So anyway, with this win, Fundora improves to 17-0, 1 draw, 12 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. At the age of 23 years old, he's doing pretty well at 154 pounds. It'll be interesting to see how he'll do against the top 154 pounder, especially with his height and reach. And he gave Cota his 5th loss in his pro career. Cota, he's an entertaining fighter. He goes out there, lets his hands go, but he's very hittable. He gets hit a lot, and we've seen it when he fought Charlo, Rosario, and Lubin. He just gets hit a lot, and he got hit a lot in this one by Fundora, and they knocked him out. Well, stopped him, I should say. So yeah. What can I say, man? Cota was going to this fight. It was kind of expected he was gonna lose, in my opinion. But it was just interesting to see how Fundora was gonna do, and for his 18th pro fight, he did pretty well. So big congrats to Fundora on the win. And I was looking at the rankings, and I was wondering what rank is Fundora, and it turns out he's actually pretty highly ranked. Number 2 by the WBA, and number 9 by the WBC. So he's up there in the rankings, and if he can get a shot at maybe, since Lara is now fighting at 160, it would be nice to see him fight for the regular 160 belt for the WBA, or not fight guys like Jared Hurd, Julian Williams, Kubranov. There's some really good fights out there for Fundora 154, especially since he's with PBC, and knowing PBC right now, they hold all the belts at 154 with Charlo and Castaño fighting soon, the next July or June, can't remember when, but they'll be fighting soon for undisputed status at 154. Fundora can be in that mix. He can be in that mix. All he needs to do is just fight the top fighter at 154, beat them, and he'll definitely be in the mix to fighting for a world title, or at least against top contenders. Jared Hurd would be an interesting fight. Team Zoo would be a pretty interesting fight. Man, there's so many good fights out there for Sebastian Fundora, and hopefully his management, the people behind him, tries to get those big fights. He needs to get tested. Terrell Goucher would be a good test too. So there's a bunch of options out there. As for Cota, I guess back to the drawing board for Cota. I mean, going into this fight, he had a good win against Thomas Lamana, who got knocked out in the undercard as well. He got knocked out by Sandy Lara. But I think Cota is still he's a good test. He's a good stepping stone fighter for the younger guys. If you can't beat him, you don't deserve to fight for a world title. But for some reason, this guy fought for a world title, or at least fought in the big fight for the regular title against Sandy Lara in his last fight somehow. So anyway, if you saw the fight, let me know what did you think about it in the comments. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.